Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is deep learning project number 7, in which we are going to create an end-to-end dog breed detection app using transfer learning. But the main object of this project is that we have to learn what is transfer learning. So ये बहुत ही important part होने वाला है in this deep learning playlist. So we have started this deep learning project playlist. अभी तक हमने अपने तरफ से न्यूरल नेटवर्क ट्रेन किए थे. नाउ इन दिस project and in the upcoming project we will be training, or just we will be fine tuning pre-trained models, right? So what does a pre-trained model mean? ये जानना है कि what is transfer learning and why we use transfer learning in computer vision or deep learning. After that we will be creating this end-to-end project. I'll show you how to download the dataset and how to train a model, and I'll show you line by line the complete app system using Flask framework. Now what is transfer learning? So transfer learning is actually nothing but reusing a pre-trained model for your new dataset or new task. So जिस तरह NLP के लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल में हम किसी भी मॉडल को फाइन ट्यून करते हैं, द सेम थिंग गोज विद कंप्यूटर विजन. इफ़ यू वांट टू फाइन ट्यून अ प्री ट्रेन मॉडल, then you can use it. You have a lot of varieties, we will discuss a bit later. So transfer learning is the reuse of a pre-trained model on a new problem. गूगल वालों ने, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वालों ने और कुछ और टेक कंपनियों ने कुछ कंप्यूटर विजन के मॉडल्स को पहले से बहुत सारे डेटा सेट पर ट्रेन किए हैं. तो क्यों ना हम, अगर मेरे पास एक डेटा है और उसके लिए मैं एक न्यू कन्वोल्यूशनल न्यूरल नेटवर्क क्रिएट करो स्क्रैच से, तो इससे क्या होगा, मेरा बहुत सारा टाइम भी ज़ाया होगा, मेरे बहुत सारे रिसोर्सेज भी ज़ाया होंगे, लाइक जीपीयू मुझे परचेज करना होगा, और मेरा जो हार्डवेयर होना चाहिए वो भी एडवांस होना चाहिए. लेकिन अगर आप चाहते हो कि ये सारे काम आपको ना करना पड़े, then you can use pre-trained model. Just we will fine tune it. We will download a pre-trained model and fine tune it. So what actually do, how many steps we have in transfer learning? First of all, you have to download the pre-trained network or pre-trained model. अब ये आपको कहाँ पे मिलेगा? From where you will be able to download it? I'll show it later, but the first step is you have to get that pre-trained model. Now after getting the pre-trained model, you have to modify it. Now this is very important step. Here we use modify word. इसका क्या मतलब है? Now in pre-trained model, those developers, I mean the Google developers or Microsoft developers, have been used a lot of layers or different kind of weights and parameters. So you have to change them, you have to modify them, or you can keep the existing one. So we will see that how we can modify, or we can keep the existing weights that has been used by the developers. Now after that you will have a data set. This is your new task, new problem, and it will have two parts: training data and validation data. So you have to use training data for retrain the network. This pre-trained downloaded model, after modifying or keeping the existing weights, you have to retrain it on your training data. Once you retrain this model, then you have to predict or validate this model on validation data. So actually you have only 4 steps. Getting the pre-trained model from Google. Actually we have just to download it. Same like the large language model like BERT, Robota, Llama 2. In my transformer playlist I have shown you, but in this deep learning playlist we will also do for computer vision as well. Modify the network, then retrain it on your training data and predict on your new validation data. Now how many types we have, और वो कौन से कंपनीज है जो हमें ये सारे ट्रांसफर लर्निंग वाले मॉडल्स यानी प्री ट्रेन मॉडल्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं? सो बेसिकली वी हैव 3 कंपनीज: Google, Microsoft and Visual Geometry Group, I mean Oxford University. Now in computer vision, in deep learning, we have different categories like NLP, computer vision. First of all, we have neural network, artificial neural network, the very basic network. Then we have computer vision like CNN. But in CNN, we have different categories. I mean pre-trained models like Inception, ResNet, and VGG, which was developed by Visual Geometric Group in Oxford. So we will discuss this one by one. Then we will start our coding part, right? Now, before discussing this, as I mentioned that we have 4 types in deep learning. First, basic neural network like ANN that we develop by ourselves in either in PyTorch or TensorFlow or Keras. Then we have computer vision. In computer vision, the first model we have CNN, convolutional neural network, and it's all there provided by Keras as well as by PyTorch. Okay. And you have to create the structure by yourself. In my this deep learning playlist, I have created an end-to-end video. वहाँ पे मैंने बड़े डिटेल के साथ एक्सप्लेन किया है CNN. Now CNN is used for computer vision problem like visual data or tabular data or frames like videos. So images and videos data, whenever you deal with images and videos data, you have to work in computer vision, which is a part of deep learning. Okay, and there the first algorithm is CNN, but you can also use pre-trained model provided by Google like Inceptions are quite amazing models. They're already pre-trained on a large amount of data. So in this video we will be using Inception version 3 that we will be discussing later. But yeah, Google company provide pre-trained model by the name of Inceptions. Now we have different version of Inception. Actually it's one model, but updated version like Inception version 1, also known as GoogleNet, Inception version 2, batch norm Inception, and Inception version 3, version 4, and finally Inception ResNet version 1 and Inception ResNet version 2. So basically these all are nothing but a single model, and it is the advanced version of CNN, actually advanced version of CNN or pre-trained version of CNN. It's also use convolutional layers, but they are deep layers. So Inception version 1, Inception version 2 is the extension of version 1, and version 3 is the extension of version 2, and so on. After that, if Google can provide Inception's model for your computer vision, then Microsoft can also provide models for your computer vision problem as well. So Microsoft provided ResNet. So actually it is also used for videos and images data. They are also pre-trained model, right? And it has a lot of versions. Here version or layers can be same thing. So first we have ResNet 18, then ResNet 34, ResNet 50, which is quite interesting and quite important. Maybe in the next project we will use this one in the upcoming video. So ResNet 101 and ResNet 152. So these are also the advanced version of CNN. So actually if you use this or this, you will be dealing with images or data set. Okay, now if Google can provide and Microsoft can provide, then Oxford is the top university, and there is a group known as Visual Geometric Group. They also provided VGG models that are also used for visual data set like images and videos. So इसके भी different version है like VGG 11, VGG 13, VGG 16, VGG 19. Now you might be thinking why they give like ResNet 18, 34. These are actually layers, deep layers. These models nowadays in computer vision mostly used. So in upcoming few videos we will be using some version from this, as in this video we are using Inception version 4 for detecting dog breeds. We'll be also creating an end-to-end app, so it will be an entire end-to-end industry level project, right? And in the upcoming video we'll be using some models from here, and we'll be discussing why here it's used 50 or 34, which is also I discuss they are actually layers. And also we'll be working on VGG. So VGG nowadays also used. Apart from these 3 categories, these 3 companies, there are another version for computer vision as well, especially in large language models like transformer, vision transformer. We will cover that vision transformer in the transformer playlist. Okay, वहाँ पे मैं बड़े डिटेल के साथ उन पे डिस्कस करूँगा, प्रोजेक्ट लेकर आऊँगा. So ये तो था अपना discussion about transfer learning and its types. So basically you will get this three kind of groups. So what is transfer learning? Transfer learning is nothing but a pre-trained model that you can use for your problem by utilizing its existing layers, its existing weights and feature extracted, ताकि आपकी जो मॉडल की परफॉर्मेंस हो वो बढ़ जाए, आप जीपीयू के बजाय सीपीयू को यूज कर सको, and also your all computation problem can be solved. Okay, let's move forward. So this is the output of my app that we are going to create for this project. Let me show you. Let me reload it by the way. So first time when you open this app, you will see this interface. यहाँ पे sign up का button भी है. You can also add the user, like let's say I am going to add Noor Saeed with some kind of let's say I'm giving a random email, right, .com. So sign up. Now it says that success, user signed up successfully. Okay, the main part is also we have to work with databases. So here we are also going to cover a database, and for database I am going to use XAMPP control panel. Okay, I'll show you how to download it. If I check this new entry in my database, this is the actually my database. Here I have a table. As you can see here, this is Noor Saeed, this is the Gmail, this part. Okay, let me add one more, like this time let's say I'm going to add someone like John @gmail.com. so let's sign up and successfully added. Let's check in database. Let me reload it. Now in database we have two records, okay, as we have added. Now you might be thinking why we need database here. I'll show it a bit later, because this app can be created for someone. यहाँ पे कोई ओनर होगा जो इस ऐप को इस्तेमाल करेगा. तो जब हमारा मॉडल कोई इमेज प्रेडिक्ट करेगा, once we predict an image here, like I am going to take the output for this image, then we will also send a notification to the owner of this apps that our model is predicting this kind of breed for this dog. For that we need an email. So here we it will take some time. Okay, as you can see here, it's taking time once I clicked on this predict button, because we are loading the model in real time and it's quite a big model. So let's wait for it. So this is the output of our model. It's also displaying the image, and the actual label for this is that it is a German Shepherd breed dog. यानी ये इसकी breed बता रहा है. Also it shows it's German. The model predicted result is actually this one, and the confidence level, I mean the probability for this image is 99, which is quite amazing. Let me show you one other. Let me go to another breed, like we have different let's see this one, what our models say. If I click on this predict button, again it will take some time because we are loading the model in real time. Interesting. So actual label is Poodle. This is the breed or type of dog, and our model is also saying that it is Poodle with this score. Quite amazing. So let me show you one other. Let me upload another image from another this type. Let's see this one. Let me click on predict button. So yeah, actual label is Dalmatian breed, and predicted model is predicted label is also Dalmatian with this score. So perfectly, our pre-trained model is working quite amazingly. So yeah, it was the interface. Now before proceeding and discussing about that data set in all the training phase and creating this web code and implementation, I would like to show you this deep learning playlist. I hope you have already accessed it, but still if you haven't accessed it, then just access it, and please watch especially this video and this video. Okay, these two videos are about computer vision, especially today's video. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, let me check the recording. Okay, so this is the dataset, dog breeds dataset. Now before downloading, let me show you what this data contain. So in this data actually we have 8 classes. By the way, I think I had opened another data set, but let me search. I think the data set that I was using, just let me dog breed data set, this one, just let me check this one. There are different version of the data set, but it has only, okay, I have a link. Let me open this link. I'll show this all things, just wait. I want to make things easy for you. This will very helpful for you in future industry level projects. I'll show you how to download dataset in your Colab notebook directly from Kaggle without downloading from here. But before that, I want you to show, okay, so we have 8 folders within one folder, dog breed dataset. The first folder is known as Beagle. So Beagle is nothing, it is a class, but a group or breed of different dogs. If I open this Beagle, within we have different images. So all these dogs are known as belongs to Beagle class. Perfect. And oops, what I did, yeah, right here. And another class is Bulldog, Dalmatian, German Shepherd, Husky. So these 8 classes will be in our data set. So actually we are going to classify or detect different breed of dogs using a pre-trained model. So the shape and structure of data set is something like this, that we have total 8 classes, and within each classes we have different images of that class dogs, right? And each image has 224 width and 224 height. We will discuss that in a notebook. But yeah, this is the data set. Now we have 2 options. हमारे पास 2 मेथड हैं. Either we can download directly from here by clicking on this, but it will take a lot of time, and once you download it here, then you have to use there in your Jupyter notebook or your Colab notebook. So we will be using Colab. I have you open Google Colab, and there I'll show you that how you can download directly this data in your Colab. So before proceeding and implementing all the data, the first thing you have to go to your edit. Within edit, go to your notebook setting, and there select GPU. Okay, GPU, it will speed up your this performance of the model, all these things. Okay, but I'm not going to use it because I'm using a pre-trained model. Okay, now before proceeding and implementing Keras and all the code and running the model, we need to bring the data right here. Either you can download directly from here the data, then you can upload this data in your drive, and from your drive you can load the data right here. But this will take a lot of time. So what we have to do, we can directly download these data from this account to in our Colab notebook. For that I have some built-in few lines of code, this 2 line of code. First of all, you have to install Kaggle. So Kaggle is a library that helps you install dataset from Kaggle directly. So just once I share this notebook with you, just run this cell. Okay, and it says that we are going to install. It will take some time. So yeah, it's install, or I think it was already installed. The second code, you have to make Kaggle directory. Okay, and also you have to move that directory. Now here we have kaggle.json. What is it? So go to this, the link of the dataset that I have shared with you. Just open that and click on these 3 dots. I think it's quite zoom in. Let me zoom out and go to, no, click on this your profile picture. Click on this your profile picture, right? And there go to setting, and let me zoom in and scroll down, and here in API section create new token. Okay, and it will be automatically downloaded this token. I'm also downloading Game of Thrones, sorry for that, but kaggle.json file must be downloaded. Okay, yeah. So what you have to do here, you have to do only a single step. Once you open this data set, go to your profile and there go to setting, and within setting just create new token, it will be automatically downloaded. Once it downloaded, close this. Oops, you don't need to close it, but yeah, I can show you a bit later. Here you can close this thing and you can also open it. Here click on this button and go to your download, and in download this Kaggle, open this Kaggle. Okay, so this JSON file must be here. After that, run this cell. Okay, now let me run this cell. So here we are just making dir for this Kaggle.json, and we are also moving this dir. So after that, you have to type that Kaggle dataset download -d dog breed of this user. This is the name of the user. I just closed it, otherwise I would definitely show you. So just run this cell, and this for now, let's remove this part. So run this. So you will automatically download the dataset right here. It will take few seconds. Perfectly, it's downloaded. Now after downloaded, let me add here a cell. Now in my clave here you can see dog breeds, but it is a zip file. I want to unzip it. For that, use this line, unzip dog breeds, actually this entire name. Okay, and just run it and it will unzip it. So it will take, okay, it's already done. Let me comment it out. Perfect. So now our data is, if I close it and refresh it, this is the data. Okay, dog breeds, and within this we have these 8 classes, and within each class we have all the images. So actually we are going to work on this data, and we have to train Inception version 3 pre-trained model on this data. Now let's start this entire code line by line. So yeah, but before proceeding, I hope that you have subscribed this channel and also like the video. So